If y'all enjoy squatting, this is a squat compilation for you guys today. I'm gonna be teaching you guys some tricks when it comes to squatting. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned, and I'm gonna make you yourself a 400-pound squatter if you just take my tips and you run with it. All right. So first thing first, you make sure you get a good warm up. All right. Get a good warm up. It's gonna help you when you attack your squat day. Because most of the times you don't squat good when you're freaking tight. Because your lower back will go out, then you can't squat. The next thing you know, your freaking hips are tight. You can't get low. So make sure you're always warming up. I don't care what warm up you do, warm up. All right. If you need a warm up, make sure you comment below, warm up, and I got you. I'll drop a warm up that I do before my squat day. But with that being said, we're about to get into some squat compilation, and I'm about to tell you guys, some tips and pointers on how to squat the best. Because I am a machine when it comes to squatting, and I'm going to share the secrets with you throughout this video. So with that being said, peace, love, and happiness. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share with somebody who has a small squat. They need to get their shit up. Share this with them. Peace and love, the squat. All right, first thing first, when it comes to squatting, you gotta always make sure you warm up, right? I usually warm up with the bar after my warm up. So my warm up is to stretch. That's my first warm up. The second warm up is to warm up with the bar, right? You want to attack this bar, like you about to attack it if you have 400 pounds on it, right? So pretend there's 400 pounds on this bar. You attack it the same way, and every rep should look the same from here on out, right? So you want to do a couple warm-ups there, make sure your body's right? So that's what I usually like to do. I go into some warm-up set to make sure I stretch everything right, all right? So for me, if you guys see my feet, I like to have my foot shoulder width apart, and I take my toes and I point them out slightly, right? And this is going to help open your hips up, and now you can go down a little lower. So we're here, we're going down low, boom, back up, boom, back up, attack it, attack it, attack it. There we go. All right. So when you're squatting, you always gotta make sure you do like a warm-up set to make sure everything feel right. Like for me, I'm gonna probably stretch my hip flexor a little bit more because it felt a little stiff. As we go along. So as we do each set, I'm gonna take a break, stretch out the hip flexors a little bit. You don't want to always. Sometimes you don't want to be too loose because if you're too loose for squats, you're not gonna be able to lift as much, right? So squatting is like pretend like your body's like a rubber band, right? Especially if you're trying to build strength, right? You don't want to stretch too much. You want to be a little bit rigidity, right? So that means the ability to still be a little bit tight and mobile and not too loose, right? Think about a rubber band. If a rubber band is too tight, what happens? It snaps, right? And if a rubber band is too loose, what happens? You can't get a lot. You can't get any like oomph out of it. Let's pretend you're shooting. If you're shooting a rubber band, you don't want it too loose, right? Tighter it is, the more you can go, right? Because it got more recoil. So that's your body, right? You want like a perfect medium. If you're too tight, you can pull some. If you're too loose, you're not gonna be as strong. So you want to be able to make sure you got that perfect medium where it's not too loose. You're not too loose or too tight. That you're just right, all right? And that's gonna help you out when you're squatting, especially when it comes to lifting heavy weights. All right. So with that being said, again, keep building this up until we get to my first working set. We're gonna be doing 3 working sets today. We're going to do a total of 5 sets, right? The first 2 is going to be a build up. I might do a third one depending on how I feel. And after that, we're going to go into 3 working sets. So enjoy this shit. It's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun. You're going to see your good squats. Make sure today, in between sets, you're taking like 1 minute, 30 seconds to about 2-minute break. If you're going heavy, you got to give yourself time to recover so you can go heavy again. If you don't give yourself proper recovery, you won't be able to go heavy or as heavy as you can go, right? Here we go. Oh, yep, I'm feeling a little heavy today. That's in the one plate, remember. So I put my toes slightly out, right? The reason why you don't want to point your toes straight forward like this is because when you go down, you can't go down as deep, right? Because your hip one is not opening up, right? So that's why I open my toes a little bit. Now my hips are open and I can go deeper from here. I can, boom, squat the whole way down. Again, pretend there's 500 pounds on that bar. All right, squat with a lot of power. Our power is built down here. This is where your power is, right here. That's your power stance, right? From there, you're exploding up. All right, so don't be afraid to take your time and build some power. All right, drive that bar to the ceiling. It's a thick bitch, but then you're trying to get a fat girl off your hips. What are you gonna do? You're gonna be like, big hips. All right, so that's how you gotta squat. But then there's a fat bitch on your top of your hips, and you gotta get her off of you. Boom, get out of here. Big hips. So you guys are probably wondering why this band is up here. So I'm about to show you what I do with this. So in between sets, I usually will grab this band that I tied up above the squat rack. I'm gonna grab it up high and I'm gonna squat down. All right. What this is gonna do is gonna help your spinal erectus muscle. It's gonna help loosen those. Right. This is a nice stretch for your back. Right. Your back and the spinal erectus muscle, which are the muscles around your spine. It's gonna help stretch those out because a lot of times when you're putting a lot of pressure on your spine, it just helps for you to decompress it by stretching like this, right? This is gonna be pulling your back up as you're squatting down, giving you that nice ass stretch around your spinal erectus. Hold that for about 20 to 30 seconds. Oh, baby girl, that feels good. It feels so damn good. So if you're wondering, that's why. I know we're getting serious. Music's coming on because, oh, for my city. Yeah, that's my bodyguard. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, here we go. Oh, that bitch heavy. It's only 225. Feeling heavy as shit. That's why you gotta always warm up. My joint's heavy though, but just know I put on for my city. Next day, I'm probably gonna put my belt on. I'm at the point in my life where before when I played football, like a year ago, when I was in college and when I played football, um, our weight room coach would always say, "We never wear a belt unless it's 400 or more, right?" So until you got the 400-pound squats, you're allowed to wear a belt, or unless you just have really bad back, you're allowed to wear a belt. But if you're not a 400-pound squat, you can wear a belt, right? Which is a great thing. It helps build those muscles, your stabilizing muscle up, help build your core up, get your back a little stronger. Because we put a belt on, you tend to rely on the belt instead of using your abdominal trunk to help you get the weight up. But I'm not in college anymore. I can see why for athlete that's important. I'm not really an athlete much anymore. I just do bodybuilding now. So I like to take care of my body because if I don't and I break down, that's going to be a day in the gym that I miss because I'm hurt, right? So there's no point in being a Saving Private Ryan. I'm going to put my belt on for my next 4 sets, just so I'm safe and just because I'm smarter now, right? I squat a lot of weight and I want to be smarter because if I'm not smart, I get hurt. It's going to push my recovery back and I'm going to get weak and I'll be a weak little bitch. It's 2024. I don't want to be a weak little bitch. So we're going to build this shit up. I'm going to feel like fucking Britney Spears back in 2005 or 2008 when she used to wear those high-waisted pants with them dumbass chastity belt. So belt up, all right? That's going to help you keep you safe. So make sure you're belting up. That's what helps me get a lot of weight up, by the way. Belts do work and they do get your squat number up. And that's no kizzy. I forgot my knee pads today too. Oh, I didn't. I'm not gonna get my knee pads. I'll be right back. So I was just talking to you guys about the belts when I realized I forgot my knee pads. So if you're gonna be a squatter, if you want to squat a lot of weights, these are 2 things that I recommend that are very essential. That's gonna help your numbers go up, right? It's gonna help you lift heavier weights. It's gonna help you be safer, right? So the belt, I already told you a little about what the belt does, right? It helps brace your core, keep your back safe as you're squatting. And the SBD squat belt, by hands down, the best squat belt you can possibly get. This will probably make your max go up 50 pounds. And the more you get used to it, the more your max is going to go up just because it's so thick and it's so sturdy and so like durable. And it helps with that bracing portion of your lift when you get to the bottom, right? And it keeps everything tight, right? That's what this does for you, right? Definitely recommend it. It's a little bit pricey. This was about $250. But let me tell you, it's worth it. When it comes to lifting and taking care of my body, I spend the money. You know why? Because your body is wealth. Your body is wealth. You're always going to need your body, no matter what you do in this world. So that's why don't be afraid to spend money on programs, for your programming, for workouts, for accessories like this. Don't be afraid to spend the money, right? And then next, we're going to talk about the knee wraps or the knee sleeves. Some people use knee sleeves, some people use knee wraps. I use knee sleeves simply because it's easier to put on. Knee wraps are way too advanced for me. So I just put these knee sleeves on, put my foot in here, I slide it up, and when I don't need it, I pull it up here and I just roll it down when I don't need it. So I usually don't use it until about my first working set. So I won't need it for another set or 2, and I roll it down, right? But all of what this does is basically helps bring blood into your knees, right? And it helps with the circulation and it helps with movement, right? And it keeps your knees stable. Now, if you're not used to squatting and this is your first time squatting, don't use knee wraps or knee sleeves, right? Because then your body gets used to the knee sleeve. Like I'm already naturally strong. I can squat 500 pounds without knee sleeves, right? So the whole purpose of a knee sleeve is if you're an advanced lifter, right, you're gonna get knee sleeves to help you keep stable, especially when you're squatting 500 pounds, right? That's what you're gonna see when you walk back, your legs start to shake, right? And that's what you're gonna get from knee sleeves. It's gonna help support you, right? You don't want to be looking like a newborn deer while you're squatting and then you break your fucking leg because you're not stable. Capiche? So that's why I wear my knee sleeves. Help bring circulation and oxygenated blood to the knees, right? So that's gonna help give you more of a movement. It's also good for stability, especially if you're a new lifter. Helps keeps your joints aligned, and helps you stops from shaking. And another important fact is that if you wear these, they're all gonna help you punch the weight up a little bit because they're like elastic, right? When you go down, the elastic contracts, and we go up, it springs you up, right? So that's another plus about knee sleeves. They're gonna help you when you're squatting heavy weight. Now it's not gonna be like the most help, but it's gonna be like a little bit. A little bit. You can definitely tell the difference if you had it on and you didn't have it on. So that's why I wear my knee sleeves and my belt. All right. So that being said, let's get going. I know that's a lot of information. Hopefully you had your pen and paper. You're writing that shit down. With that being said, we're going to get back to lifting. I promise I won't talk as much. Psych, this is an educational video. I'm going to talk a shit ton. If you don't like it, too bad. It's 2024. Learn to invest in yourself. Yeah. Now we're getting heavy. That's the last warm up. That was pretty heavy. That was heavy though. That one was heavy. I'm not gonna cap. If you're watching this shit and you like me, make sure you guys go to my Instagram. Follow my Instagram at Bill_the_body, right? And then tag Rise Supplements in my most recent post. We're trying to get a sponsorship. All right. So today we're drinking Rise Fuel, Sunny D. That's the best sound of the day. That shit right there. Ooh. This is one of my favorite ones. Rise Fuel energy drink, vitamin C, Sunny D flavor. This shit's gas. Tag Rise Supplements. Let's go. You like me, I like you. Let's go. Tag Rise. Let's rock and roll. First working set. We got 365, 375, 375 for 5. Whoo. For 5. Shit was way too easy. I don't know why that shit was flying. It was like bouncing my back. I got 375 doing the torque on my back and shit. That's how you attack that shit right there. Whew, that was cake. Second working set, 4 or 5. Attack this with purpose. Let's fucking go. Whew. That one was a little heavier. That was peanut butter though. You know what I said? I'm thinking 455. Cause my memory is no fucking bitch. Let go. Let go. Let down. Hey. Welcome to my TED Talk. Oh. Alright, that was hard. When it comes to lifting, you gotta know you can't be a bitch. Right? You're allowed to struggle and still go up. I feel a lot of times people get scared to go up in weight just because they struggle. Like, it's okay to struggle. You're supposed to struggle. But you're supposed to also go up. Right? You gotta be able to judge yourself in the sense that you know when you struggle. And you gotta be able to know when you can go up. Like, I know myself enough to go up when I know I can go up. Which is why a lot of people don't like me, right? You don't know when to go up, when it's the right time to add weight, when it's the right time to not, right? Me, I just always want to do better because I want to do one more. I want to be better than my previous self. So that's why lifting is a great thing for me because it's always you know, next step, right? Trust me, there's gonna be a lot of weights. There's a lot of weights in the world. There's enough weights. You're not gonna max out the world, right? You're not gonna max out the world. So don't be afraid to put on more weight and get stronger. Yes, getting stronger is a bitch, but at the same time, you need that. You need that to grow. So don't be afraid to add weight. Now we just did 4 or 5. That's a little rough, but we still did it. What I try to do 455 for 5 reps and see how it goes. Cause my mind raised no bitch. I know I can do it because I'm a fucking dog, right? So you gotta have that mentality. Dog time, hoo, hoo. Dog time, hoo, hoo. Well, you've been following this freaking shit so far. What the hell do you like about the gym? Why do you gym? Why do you gym? Comment below. Why do you freaking gym? Right? Why do you gym? I just told you why I like the gym. It's challenging. It pushes me. But why do you gym? Comment below. All right, as we go do the last set. Comment below. I'm doing 455 for y'all. So make sure you comment while you gym. If you're not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe right now. What you know about this?
Tener mi bebé, es que nadie tiene lo que tú tienes. Tú mi medicina sin que me enferme. Ven, calle, beco, tráeme viola que nadie lo ve. Desenvuélvete en el baile como fuego inflable, la voy a entretener. Y yo sé que tú lo sientes también. Son tus ganas y la mía y quiero repetirlo otra vez. Te perdía, qué casualidad. Esta noche no volvemos a ver.
That's my bumper. Let's go, bitch. Let's go. Woo. The last one was easy. Pretty easy. We vibing. That was pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. Woo! That bar started flopping around. Parts of me wants to go more, but I think I should live to fight another day. I don't know, chat. I might do one more. Fuck it. We'll do one more. That's too easy not to. We'll do one more. I tell myself every day, if you're having a good day while you're lifting, keep that shit up, because you don't promise another good day. Every week you don't come in feeling strong as shit. You don't come in feeling 100%. So today we're having another good day, so we're going to just do one more set. Try to get 2 to 3 reps of this. This is like 475. This is heavy. I haven't touched this since like I don't know when. Dear Lord, thank you for all these gains I'm about to receive. May this weight go up easy. Amen. Probably had one more in the tank, but that's all right. That's a good lift. I'll take that. 475 for 2. Could have gotten probably 3, but I don't want to push. Especially now I'm a little smarter. Right? If we have one left in the tank, I'm gonna leave that in the tank. I'll pull that another day. Right? There's no point in trying to go down and then try to grind it back up, pull something in my back, and now I can't squat for a week or 2. That's what I mean by smart lifting, right? I got smart over the years. Instead of trying to push through a grudge match, I just live the fight again. I listen to my body. I'm like, hey, you think you're getting another one? No, not without struggling. You're good. Cut it, all right? I'm not trying to go balls to the wall. This ain't CrossFit, right? We're smart. We're lifting smart. So if I can't do it, I don't feel like I can do it without fighting, I walk away, all right? You don't want to fight the weights. They will always win. You never want to fight weights. They will always fucking win. And when they win, you lose. And when you lose, you get weaker because now you're injured and you can't fucking lift. So that's why we got 2. Probably could have gotten 3 and grind out. But we're going to leave 1 in reserved. You know, nothing too crazy. Now I'm about to do a drop set just to get blood flowing. And that'll be my whole squat day. All right, so let's get a little drop set and then we'll be done. All right, guys. Do a drop set with 315. We'll go for 7 reps, 7 to 10, and then be officially done. So, yeah. Whew. All right. That's a struggle drop set. That's how you don't want it to be easy just because it's a drop set. Whew, that bitch kicked my ass. Huh? It's my little squat day. That's the squat completion. Make sure you guys just keep following my vlog journey. I do my best to upload every freaking at least twice a week, but I do post a lot of shorts. So that being said, guys, it's been a freaking fun session. I stopped at the right time. My back is just starting to tighten up, so I'll do some stretches, finish this workout, the rest of this lift, and you guys enjoy this. I hope you guys enjoy this squat compilation. That's about it. That's how I, squat, and that's how I've been building my squat ever since I was a collegiate football player. Right? Follow all these little tricks I shared with you guys. You would definitely become a beast on the squats. Right? Squats about repetition. Right? It's about repetition and pushing yourself. You can't be afraid to push yourself. So every week you go into the gym. I don't know what program you follow, but what's helped me get the strongest with my squats on my bench. I always go to the gym. I'll do a set. Based on my last set, that's where I'm going to pick up the next week. Right? So every weight is going up. So let's say if I did my first set with 275, second set 315, third set 240, third set 400. Right? Next week I'm going to try to bump up at least by 5 to 10 pounds just because I got all my reps. And that's going to help you get stronger. Because if you bump your first set up and then your second set up, now you're obligated to bump your last set up. But if you don't get all your reps for your last set, you'll keep that the same. And now you'll bump your other first 2 or 3 sets up. Keep your last set the same. That way you're still getting stronger on the front end of your lifts. And then when you get to your last set where you struggled, now you'll be stronger from the other 2 sets to bunch that shit up, right? So at the end of the day, it's all about pushing yourself and knowing when to go up. And that's just little tricks I use to help me go up each week. You can't be a bitch. The way I do it, you can't be a bitch. You're going to grow regardless. Your body doesn't stay the same. It adapts, right? It adapts. That's why I keep getting strong as fuck, because I want to lift heavy weight. And the only way you're going to lift heavy weight is if your body adapts. So therefore, you got to stay consistent. Keep lifting heavy weight. All right? Just because you feel it doesn't mean you stop lifting heavy weight. You got to keep lifting heavy weight so your body can freaking adapt. When your body's adapt, that's when you get stronger. That's when you push more weight. All right? So keep lifting heavy. Go up. When you're struggling, go up. Who gives a shit? The worst thing that can happen is you fail. And when you fail, your body feels that stressor still, right? Still feels the weight, still feels 500 pounds. You feel 500 pounds, but your body still felt it, right? And now eventually you're going to get 500 pounds. You know why? Because you're going to get used to it. Your body's going to get used to it. And once you get used to it, you're going to freaking do it, right? Supply and demand. You supply your body with the weight. Your body demands the weight goes up, and the weight goes up. It's that simple, all right? So keep in that mean SOB. I will get you strong in 2024. I promise you that. All right, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel if you don't already. All that being said, peace, love, and happiness. Comment something about yourself below so I can make a video about you and talk to you. So comment something. Have a good ass fucking day. We just beat these fucking squats out. I'm going on with the workout. Catch you guys later. Peace, love, and happiness.